Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? We are back with another Raiders recap. It is week 10. It is the Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's get at it. Senya.
Yeah.
Alright, to continue to chase the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs and everything, we have to keep on winning. If that means we have to win out, then that's what we have to do. One of the things that is a must in order to keep chasing the Chiefs, we have to be undefeated. Undefeated in divisional games. We are 2-0 and we win against the Broncos. The Broncos, they're struggling. They're kind of going back and forth on these wins and losses and everything. In order for them to keep going and keep their chances alive, they need to win. And they need to go on a win streak of epic proportions. That is just simply it. But man, oh man, this is one hell of a game. The final score is 37-12. Raiders win 3-0 in divisions games. We're 6-3. And we're still in the hunt. Yes! This game was ugly in the first half. And then suddenly it just opened up for the Raiders in the second half. It was unbelievable what was going on. I thought this was going to be another Chargers game where it was going to be down to the wire and it was going to be an ugly game. But that was not the case. Magnificent performance by the defense. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and move on to the 5-knuckler takeaway of the games. That's when I take 5 key aspects and bring it out. Takeaway number 1. This was an offensive game. Now, when I mean this was an offensive game, I mean it was solely on the offense to get the job done. That means the defense was doing their thing. Both teams on their defense, they were doing their thing, and all they needed was a little help from their offense. And let me tell you, there was only one touchdown in the first half, and that was by the Raiders. The rest were field goals, 3-and-outs. There was even an interception. This was very tight in the first half. Takeaway number 2. The defense showed up today and did what we needed them to do for this game. We needed them for so long to perform at an outstanding level. They finally brought it to us. They recorded 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Technically, the stats say that there's 3 tackles for losses. However, if there's 2 sacks, then that means there should be 4 tackles for loss. Just saying. Not only that, but we also had 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovered, and we had 4 interceptions. We showed up today. It was glorious. Takeaway number 3. The special teams was a huge factor for the Raiders, especially when it comes to punting and kicking. Now, there were a couple kick returns that went pretty far. However, you gotta realize that one thing. One kick, which was in the beginning of the game, actually sent the the Broncos on the 5-yard line. Big for the opening kickoff. Not only that, but you got AJ Cole in the punting aspect of it, where he punted 4 times. 3 of them were inside the 20. And in fact, I'm pretty sure all 3 of them, you'll have to fact check me on this one, but all 3 of them were inside the 10-yard line. That is huge. I mean, that's basically every single time that we punt, they're starting off with their backs in the end zone. Outstanding performance by A.J. Cole. Takeaway number 4. Once again, as I said, the game suddenly opened up in the second half. What seemed to be that this was going to be a low-scoring game turned into a nightmare for the Broncos, with us recording 3 touchdowns while they scored 1 touchdown. Not just 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown in the 4th quarter when there was no chance of them to come back. I mean, holy crap, defense. Where was this all season long? We need this every single game for the rest of the season. We need this every single game for the rest of the season. If you do not do this, we're screwed. Takeaway number 5. The game plan worked. What is the game plan for the Raiders? What is the formula that I keep saying week after week after week? Run the ball and waste the clock. Get that rushing yards up and eat the time up. The Raiders did that, and therefore they won the game. Every single time when they have more rushing yards and more time eaten up, they end up winning the game. It happens every game. So let's get into it. The run game. The run game, the Raiders recorded 203 yards. The Broncos only had 66. Do a little bit of math. 137 yards difference. That we plow the ball down the throats of the Broncos defense. They couldn't do that at all. They had to rely on their passing game. And trust me, their passing numbers eclipsed ours. But man, oh man, did we run that ball great. Now let's look at the time. The Raiders had the ball for 36 minutes and 38 seconds. Meanwhile, you had the Broncos, who had the ball for 23 minutes and 22 seconds. Do a little bit of math, and what do you get? We had the ball for more than 13 minutes and 16 seconds. Almost an entire quarter. When you get numbers like this, you end up winning the game for the Raiders. And we did it! Wow! But that's enough of our 5-knuckler takeaway of the game. Let's move on to the second portion of our video, which is the bacon praise burger or the turd sandwich. Of course, we won! Gone with the turd sandwich, we're going with the bacon praise burger. What a bacon praise burger is, it's just like a praise burger, except for there's bacon in it, which means praise, criticism, praise, bacon being the best part, which we add in there. Let's get at it. Let's get into it. Our first praise, it goes to our running backs, Jacobs and Booker. 193 yards out of 37 carries with 4 touchdowns. Good job to the run game. Good job to the offensive linemen. And especially good job to Josh Jacobs and Booker. It must feel good to score against your former team, the Broncos, doesn't it, Booker? Good job, guys. Another praise in there goes to, of course, one of our key aspects of the game, A.J. Cole. 43.5 average yards for 4 punts, 3 of them inside the 20-yard line, which I would say 3 inside the 10-yard line. Please fact check me on that one. As well as the longest one being 61 yards. You balled out, A.J. Cole. Good job punting. Great leg. All right, let's go to the beefs though. The beefs, the criticism, the wide receivers. Carr should have had a monster game. Carr should at least have 2 touchdowns. Waller and Aguilar, you both dropped passes that should have been caught. Do I need to break into your house, chloroform you, and then stick them into your sweat glands so that you can catch the ball? You guys are better than that. Get it done. Okay? Enough of that. Let's go back to the praises though. We are 3-0, undefeated in our division games. The division games are the most important games out of the entire season. Every single season, we need to win and win out the division games. We are 3-0. We have not lost yet to a single division opponent. Good job to you guys. Let's keep this train going. Let's move on to the bacon, the best part of our praise burger, and it goes to our defense. I am still trying to figure out how it took you guys so long to perform at this level, but you guys brought it today, and it was glorious. Good job to you who got the sacks, Max Crosby and Morrow. Good job to you with the fumbles. That is Morrow and Lawson. Good job to you for getting the interceptions. 2 for Heath, then 1 from Nassib and 1 from Kwiatkowski. Thank you guys for showing up today for this game and keeping us alive until we could blow open the doors in the second half. This is awesome. Anyways, that is our bacon praise burger. Munch on that for about a week. But let's not get it twisted. Big game next week. We got the Kansas City Chiefs once again. Our most hated rival is coming to Vegas. And they want vengeance for us beating them at Arrowhead Stadium. Let's make sure that we stay undefeated this game. I believe in you guys. I believe in us, Raider Nation. Let's stand up and support our team. Big game. We got this. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you later. Bye.